Hey, I haven't done a video again. Sorry about that. Um, I do procrastinate a lot. Plus, there's been a lot going on in like my life, and I've actually been dealing with some slight depression lately, so I don't really do much. I haven't left the house in like 2 weeks. I mostly just sleep and just lay in bed basically, which isn't good, I know, but that's just how it's been lately because of all the stress that's been put on me in the past month. So this week, actually today, I turned 37 weeks. So technically, I think I'm like full term or like, I can't remember the other word, like it's like right before full term. But so everything shit is like good and developed mostly. I've gained 39 pounds, I think, around there, which is slightly more than usual, but I know people that have gained like 50 pounds or more, so it's still not that bad. And it's almost over, so hopefully that's as much as I am going to gain. My belly button is half and half. Um, the top pokes out slightly on different days depending on where she is positioned. The bottom is usually always still an innie, and I'll show you that at the end of the video whenever I show you my belly. There's a new category today, and it is dilation because I went to the doctor last week for my 35-week checkup, and I was 1 centimeter dilated, but I think everything else was normal. They didn't say anything else. They had me do an NST, which is a non-stress test, to make sure I wasn't going into preterm labor, and I wasn't. I was just dehydrated, and it was bringing on the contractions, causing me to dilate. So they had me drink like a bunch of water, and then they evened out, and everything was okay. Symptoms are increasingly awful as it progresses. Um, the discharge I've been getting is insane and crazy, and I have to change panty shields like every time I pee, sometimes more, and I've been going through them like crazy. Heartburn has been terrible this week, like awful. I haven't been eating much because of it. I actually woke up choking on acid vomit type thing that was coming up because of the heartburn, and even elevating myself didn't even help really. I've been getting leg cramps, which is something I never really have had ever, so that's really weird. They're sometimes like when I get up, like if I get up in a certain way, then I'll get a leg cramp, and a couple times I've woken up with leg cramps. Um, I haven't really had many back aches, but if I do walk around a lot, which I haven't, I do sometimes get back aches. Itching this week has been like really awful. I have been itching all over my body like crazy, especially in my thighs, in my butt, and my stomach. And for some reason, my lower leg too has been itching a lot today. Peeing all the time. Like, and sometimes I want to pee, and then she'll move, and then it feels like I'm about to pee my pants in less than like a second. So, that's weird. Um, it's hard to get comfortable at night now because of heartburn, my belly, and just like I'll get comfortable And then I'll realize, hey, I have to pee. If I don't go pee now, I'm going to wake up in an hour and it's going to be even worse. So I have to get up, go pee, and then come back and then readjust myself and try to get comfortable again. And then I'll wake up in a few hours and then I'll have to roll over because I have to switch sides. I don't know why, but I just do. I wake up and have to switch sides. And then usually I'll switch back because I'm like a fan blowing in my face or I get too hot. Braxton Hicks, all the time. Like, all the time. They have been, like, a lot more frequent lately, but I don't, I'm not gonna know when the real contractions come, I don't think, but so far it's just Braxton Hicks, and they're all the time. And a couple times they've hurt, but not really. I waddle now, which is something I didn't really think I was gonna happen to me, but I do. I waddle. It's so much easier than trying to walk normal. I just waddle. I don't even care. And like I said earlier, I haven't been able to eat as much due to the heartburn and just my stomach being tinier in general. So I've only been eating a couple times a day, and so that's a lot less than I have in this entire pregnancy. Leaking nipples, also a symptom. I keep forgetting symptoms, so I have to keep coming back and putting them back in. But leaking nipples. I have to wear a bra because if I don't, my boobs are going to leak, and it's so irritating because then I have little stains on my nightgowns, and I hate it. So, I know that's another symptom, but it's not bad. It's just like, maybe that's the biggest. That's the biggest, like, maybe the little mark will be. It's still just really irritating having wet clothing keep rubbing against you. Another symptom is increased thirst. I was literally drinking a gallon of water yesterday. If you follow me on Tumblr, you probably saw that picture of me with my gallon of water because I never drink water. I hate water, and I just like wanted water so bad. With maternity clothes, I have about like 4 or 5 maternity shirts. That's pretty much all I can wear because my belly sticks out of all my other clothes. I can't fit in any of my pre-pregnancy clothes except my yoga pants and my pajama pants. Nightgowns. This is a nightgown. They are my new best friend. I hate wearing pants. I don't want to wear pants. They constrict me too much. I do not like wearing pants at all. Like I said earlier, sleeping is quite difficult with the belly and having to switch sides and having to pee. It's just really difficult in general. And my sleeping schedule is getting messed up again because of me not going anywhere. So I sleep, like, right now it is 7 in the morning and I haven't slept since I woke up at 11 at night. But I didn't sleep till 11 at night. I woke up at like 4 and then I went back to sleep at 10 and then I woke up again at 11. So it's really messed up. Sadly, I did find stretch marks. About 35 weeks is when I found them. They are on my butt cheeks. Luckily, can be covered by a bathing suit, bottom, or underwear. Hopefully that's all I get, but you never know. I've been using cocoa butter like crazy since I found them because it freaked me out because they just showed up out of nowhere and they look like purple and like a cat scratched me. And so I'm trying so hard not to get any more. My cravings and aversions are, I don't really notice them that much anymore because I just eat whatever I want. I was craving sweet stuff recently. I don't know if it was exactly this week, but I have been craving sweet stuff, and I don't I don't know how to explain aversions. It's just like I'll go in the kitchen and then there'll be food there and I just don't want it. And it's not particular things, it's just I don't, it's just certain stuff I don't want. And usually it's a lot of stuff. Usually I just don't want anything and I just want specific things. I don't like greasy food. That's one thing that's really bothered me this whole time is like greasy foods and Mexican food. So those are the main types of aversions I've had. Movement has decreased slightly. Um, I still feel kicks. Like, I'm pretty sure she kicked me in the rib cage yesterday because I felt some like little kicks, like, oh, hey, look, cute little kicks, and then all of a sudden I felt a sharp pain in my rib. So I think that was her kicking my rib. I didn't feel the impact, I just felt pain. And she either hits or I don't think she could kick if because I think she's head down, but in my left pelvic bone or hip bone, I'm always feeling like pains there. It feels like something's hitting them. Um, Sometimes she'll like it's more like rolling. There aren't kicks anymore. It's just kind of you can feel the moving around. Like I don't like she's squished in there. She's trying to like squish her way around. That's what it feels like. In all, I've been feeling really awful lately, which I always say I feel awful. Like earlier in the pregnancy, I was like, oh my god, I feel awful. That's nothing compared to how this third trimester has been. The second and first were okay. The first was pretty bad, but the second one was not that bad compared to this one. I totally over exaggerated the second trimester. It was not that bad. The third trimester is terrible. I hate it so much. I'm so ready to get this baby out. But I'm also not excited at the same time because the world's cruel and it's like I won't have her to myself. So I'm physically I'm ready to give birth, which I won't be saying that whenever I go into labor because I'm terrified of labor. But as of now, I'm ready. And it's only 2.5 weeks away, I think. So, or less. You never know when babies are going to come. I totally forgot. I finished it and now forgot about baby buys. I think that's something I've been putting in them. This week I bought bottles, towels, a wipe warmer, and a couple outfits because I have way too many clothes. She has so many clothes. So, and then tomorrow I'm getting the car seat. Okay, I think that's it. My moods. I've actually felt really down this past few weeks. I'm never like really happy. I just kind of some days I'm like depressed, some days I'm just neutral. Some days I'm really irritated at everybody. I get pissed off easily, and it makes the people around me hate me. In other news, I'm going to get the car seat tomorrow, which is the last thing that we need. Everything else I pretty much have. That's a necessity. I have another doctor appointment on Monday, and then I'll be switched to weekly appointments. This weekend, I'm going to a huge baby consignment shop, so I'm really excited for that. I have my hospital bag pretty much already packed completely. There's still a few finishing touches to put in it. I still have to get a diaper bag. That's another thing I need. A diaper bag I need to get. Because I haven't packed any of her stuff yet because I have yet to get a diaper bag. I think that is pretty much it. I'll insert pictures of like things that I have and I'll do a nursery which is half my room whenever it's clean because right now I have clothes. There's a box of my pre-pregnancy clothes because they're useless and they're taking up too much space, so I'm going to put them in our garage until afterwards. And so I'm going to wait till it's all clean and then I will show you the nursery slash half of my room. I also got a birthing ball. I forgot about that. So maybe that'll come in use. I don't know. I just got it because it was on sale at a flea market. So if I need it, then I have it. Also, I went to a birth class recently, and a breastfeeding class, and an infant safety class, and I love them so much. Except the only thing I didn't like about the birth class was the fact that they tried to do this like relaxation thing, and I'm not a real relaxed person. I'm just really I don't relax very well. So I found that really awkward, but I love the learning aspect of it, and I learned a lot of stuff. And I got this big booklet thingy with all kinds of information and stuff in it. So that's good. And I'm going back next week. I guess I'm gonna put on some pants and I'm going to do my belly thingy for this week. So, okay, this is my 37-week belly. It has gotten pretty large for me anyway, but still no stretch marks, as you can see, except here, which you're not seeing here. So, and my belly button, I don't know if you can see that or not. This part kind of pokes out, but the other part is in. So, that is it. Yeah.